Well, we're just out of a meeting with the Department of Justice about the coming referendum to remove the offence of blasphemy from the Constitution. We're very pleased with the decision of the Minister to go for the approach that he's taken, which is just a simple removal of the offence of blasphemy, both from the Constitution first of all and then from legislation. The two parts of legislation that it has to be removed from are the Defamation Act and the Censorship Act. We would be in a situation where everybody's rights will be protected. Everybody has the right to freedom of religion or belief. It's important that the law protects every individual, whether religious or non-religious, from being harmed, protects their safety. But it's equally important that everybody has the right to criticise the content of both religious and non-religious beliefs. And that's what this referendum will enable everybody to do.
I think it's important to remember that blasphemy laws actually really protect no one, and the example of the Stephen Fry case illuminates that the Irish blasphemy law couldn't be used in any instances in any case. So the existence of such laws doesn't actually protect anyone, but they do oppress. And more people are conscious that Ireland's blasphemy law does provide this sort of precedent for countries elsewhere to use such laws to oppress people of all religions and none. And again, to reiterate what Michael said, what we should be moving towards, and all international agencies argue for, is a situation where everyone's rights to believe or disbelieve are actually protected and enshrined by law.
So it will mean that locally the media will no longer feel that they have to censor themselves as they do at the moment when issues come up that might be considered blasphemous. We know that there are both national broadcasts for live events and regional media that are concerned about saying anything that might even possibly be blasphemous, even if it's unlikely to be, because they just don't want to get involved in any potential case. And we know that internationally that there's an impact whereby Islamic states at the United Nations have been using the Irish blasphemy law to support their use of blasphemy and apostasy laws in their own countries because they like to be able to point to the hypocrisy, as they see it, of Western states in telling them not to use their blasphemy laws while we're using laws ourselves. And of course in those countries people are killed, beaten up and imprisoned for blasphemy.